That looks live to me. Sweet.
Are we streaming or just live?
No, it's streaming.
Oh, we're streaming already?
Yeah.
I didn't even get my character yet.
That's alright. We can make it.
We can just keep
Yo, can I play a Warforged?
What's a Warforged?
It's like a humanoid construct. Who wants to play a robot?
No.
Well, they're magic built. I've never actually played one. They're super fun though, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think Warforged are in this campaign.
Okay.
Fair enough.
They're made from alchemy and shit, but you know, it's your game. It's
Yeah, well, artifice.
Yeah.
We are having awful connection though.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, let me try to.
Go to gate 2.
I'm already on gate 2.
Go to gate 1.
I'm going to gate 1.
Yeah, man.
Yep, there you go.
That is how we interact with each other.
Yeah, no.
This might be better.
Maybe.
LAN to the Xbox.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't tether.
Oh, you can't tether in stream?
No.
Come on, man. Here we go.
Hey, guess who's in chat?
Who?
Lady Ekins.
Oh, really?
I told him we'd be streaming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it would be Zuko.
Nah. Cool. Okay. So, we're doing a one-off because Tate's on vacation.
Kezvit?
Kezvit? What's your character's race?
I'm human.
You're a human named Kezvit? Alright. I can get behind it.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Is there anything I can stop in the background? Because we're having some...
Are we chugging?
Yeah, some serious chug issues. Go this way. Alright.
HP, AC, save, damage.
All that fun stuff.
Yeah, there's 2 more I'm forgetting.
Well, hit and damage. Speed,
damage.
initiative.
Speed, initiative.
Are we still... Yeah, I can see the red square.
Yeah, the red means it's below 1,000 kilobytes per second.
That's not good.
It's very bad.
Huh.
Oh, I'm downloading something.
Well, that'll be it.
Sorry about that.
I watched it skyrocket.
Now it's green.
We good.
Sorry, dude.
No, it's good. It's good.
Well, now we know that was the problem. Hey, welcome to Kingmaker D&D.
We are without one of our party members today.
Oh, we're without our DM right before the finale. So next week is going to be the finale. And I just realized I failed utterly to change the title of the stream. So when I said it's all set up, what I actually meant was we're fucked.
Well, that means I can blame you for it, so we're good.
Yeah. Let me just edit that real quick. It is Friday, December
22nd?
22nd.
Is it 22nd?
Yeah.
Was that right? Dude.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a nice name. Might reuse that. Or reuse a character.
Either way. Okay. So, because we're without Tait, who is our regular DM, and will be until the finale, that'll be next week, the 29th.
So, we only have a week left with them, and then we got the next game coming up.
Right, and then we'll have a follow-up game, which most likely will be Julien. On top of that, Julian's going to cut his teeth on the streaminess that is today's campaign. He's DMing us today. Correct! This is not his first time.
No.
Not his first time DMing, but first time on stream.
This is true.
So we're gonna have fun with that. We are
Like
playing
a talk show.
Yeah, we're gonna play commoners. which, for those of you who are not familiar with D&D, / not familiar with the concept of a commoner, and you are familiar with D&D because it is not in the books. Specifically, a commoner was something created by some folks. My resource is usually through Reddit.
Okay, he's making it sound super complicated. The commoner is just another fan-made class built to where you haven't had any experience as a character hasn't had any experience yet. Or without class, you basically start as a race, and then all stats 10 dependent on what your race is. Like I'm playing human, so my stats would be 11. If in orc, your strength would be higher. Intelligence.
You're a Joe Blow.
Yeah.
You're nobody. You're literally just a commoner. You've had no adventuring experience, and you're working your way to potentially an adventuring class. That's it. You don't have to go.
It's the story in front of the story.
Right. I just wanted to say that it was not. You interrupted me before I was able to say, like, it's not in the book. That's all I was saying at the time.
Oh, yeah, that was not in the book.
Right. That's all I was explaining. You're saying it was complicated. Anywho. Hey, welcome to Kingmaker D&D. My character's ready. I'm
ready as well. I would only have 10 HP, wouldn't I?
I have 8.
So you start with 8?
Yeah, you start with 8. 8 plus con mod, if any.
No.
Yep.
Right. Correct.
My character is Flick Willwright. I am a stout halfling. Just commoner dude. And I worked at a library for a very long time. Being it, actually, this character, I guess, would be the equivalent of, in human years, the equivalent of like 18. So probably double that in halfling, because they're not like adults until they're almost 50.
Yeah, they live to be about.
So he's probably like 33 or so, something like that.
Yeah, because they live to be around 300, right?
Oh, no, they live to be about 200, in my experience.
Okay.
But yeah, about double the length of humans. So yeah, Flick Willwright is a total nerd. That's his main character trait.
We start with daggers. That's it, right?
Just a dagger.
Dope.
In commoner clothes. I guess we get a background too.
Well, he wanted to play a. You said a swashbuckler?
No. I thought that was if we weren't playing commoners. I'm gonna be playing the apprentice of a blacksmith.
Okay.
And I'm a scholar of some variety.
That's fair. So, you're both ready. You both have the pictures of the map, right? If you want any reference.
Yes.
Yeah, you sent us pictures of your territories.
Right. So, that'll work.
Do we start with any money?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, it's unless your background gives you money.
Yeah.
Which is the usual.
Are we picking actual backgrounds?
Yeah, you gotta pick a background. It didn't occur to me until just now. So we can do that as we go. I think you would just be a guild artisan, and I would be a scholar.
Well, let me look at the backgrounds, and I'll pick something that fits.
Okay.
Go ahead and start, Dylan. Listening.
Okay. So, the both of you are shackled in a small caravan bumping across a narrow road. There's nothing covering the top of the actual caravan, so you can look up into the sky. There's a couple clouds kind of floating across your vision, and a couple of men shouting. There's 2 people at the front of the caravan that look off. These don't look like normal guardsmen.
Banditos.
They don't technically actually look like mercenaries either. They definitely don't look as banded together. Their armor doesn't really like all collect together in unison as like one actual piece of armor. It looks like a lot of them just kind of jumbled a bunch of different like pieces together and just kind of placed them on their body.
Mm-hmm. What they could afford, basically.
Right. Most of them are holding a spear and a really like beaten shield. Like just about every single shield is definitely like not new. It's definitely worn, either weathered from battle or just from maybe like lots of use out in. Thank you. I could use that in the wild, but there are 2 other people alongside you two, shackled in the caravan, and they both have their heads down. One is a dwarf with a really scraggly beard, like bright red, bald at the top, weird kind of Dumbo-ish ears, and you can kind of see like something glistening off his face, just barely from the sun's rays, as if maybe he was crying.
No, poor dwarf.
And the other.
Oh, he's a city dwarf, probably.
Most likely, you could
he's
tell.
As
crying.
an aside, before you describe the second character, would you forward the image of that map to Tait so that he can post it on Twitter?
Yeah, okay. I got you.
It's not a very good image, but it's good enough.
It'll work. I actually lost the map.
You lost the actual thing?
I can't find it.
Yeah,
well, we got the picture.
somewhere.
We can remake it.
Yeah, it's just I put so much work into it,
And I also paid for it.
Yeah.
which is incredible, actually.
Yeah, I got the picture. Do you want me to start working on another one?
Later. But anyways, yes. So the second person is a half elf. That was a noise. A half elf. In very distinguishably like noblish robes. What's up?
I'm just making sure we're all picked up on the microphone.
Are we?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, cool. Like it is clearly like a maroonish and gold, just clad of robe, with a couple of like beads off his ears, and kind of like a half circlet tiara type thing, on top of his head. And he looks incredibly furious, just kind of like staring off into the distance, just brooding.
So he seems
what
to be
a
wealthy,
nerd.
huh?
Yes.
So he's the my dad's gonna see you guy.
Yeah. You know he.
I'm going to tell my father of this.
Father,
Wait till my father hears of
If
this.
his name is not Draco Malfoy, I'll be very disappointed.
Well,
it's Dalco.
Yeah.
It's Dalcoy Lamboy.
Dalcoy Lamboy.
No, so yeah, he looks extremely mad, and he's like pouting basically in the caravan next to the dwarf in front of you guys. Beautiful.
Just so we can roll something.
So there's only 2 specific caravans that you can see. You are on the front caravan, and
So we're in an open wagon?
Yes.
Do we know why we've been shackled?
You actually can't recall a lot of information at the moment. You definitely feel as though there had been some trauma to the back of your head.
Cool.
Because there's definitely some throbbing, and you can easily like rub the back of your head against like the
spokes,
and you can kind of, that's a bump. You know what I mean?
What I'm hearing is, shut your mouth, horse thief. You're speaking to the true High King of Skyrim.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, it's a good way to start.
Yeah.
My head. Am I gagged?
No.
Cool. Are my glasses still on?
Yes.
Are they cracked?
Yes.
I'm hulking out.
He's sitting there like pulling his strings.
I noticed the crack in the spectacles, or Flick Willwright rather notices the crack in his spectacles and gets very emotional for just a second.
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Many dice. 15.
15, got it.
He rolled 15.
Smaller than a grape. I love this thing.
So.
These guys love me. That's great.
I should probably like go on the live picture.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah,
we gotta change our background.
Well, if we had like established who we were playing beforehand, I probably could have had time to draw characters.
This isn't our main campaign, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we also didn't do it for the other campaign. So
yeah,
I'm not
for
worried.
the space adventure. It is.
Yes.
It's the Kingmaker image, man.
You get my bubblegum? I've got 2 sets of bubblegum. They don't match.
You know what? You don't match.
He'll live with it.
I will live with this close enough. So.
2d12.
Yes. There's not another. Yeah, there's 2d10s.
You're missing the 8.
I am missing the 8. I thought I had the 8. So, yes. Caravan. You are on the front one. There is one behind you, but you can't really make out very clearly. who all is on that caravan.
So, question.
Answer.
The only item I have in my inventory is a dagger. Am I stripped of that?
Yes, you are both stripped of your daggers.
Is my head free? Can I look around and do things?
Yes, you can definitely look around.
Are my feet shackled?
Yes.
Rope or chain?
Chain?
To each other or to the ground?
Just separate, small...
Links in the wood?
Yeah.
Is the cart old? Does it seem rotted at all?
It's definitely not brand new.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna lean back and put my heel against the ring. Can I reach it?
What race are you?
I'm human.
Yeah, you can definitely reach
My
that.
feet dangle.
Alright. I'm gonna grip the seat I'm sitting on tightly and lean back a little bit and see if I apply pressure to it, if it would give or anything.
So, you definitely have some mobility by doing that, but nothing specifically gives out just quite yet. You'd probably have to make a...
Strength check? Yeah. I'm gonna make eye contact with any other prisoners and see if they see what I'm getting at.
So, the half-elf, as he's brooding, he kind of notices to the left that you're kind of obviously trying to figure out a way to get out.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of, instead of just brooding off, kind of looks over to you inquisitively, kind of smirks and nods at you, and he tries doing the same thing. He actually makes a strength check.
Okay.
Get him to do it instead of me.
Okay.
Critical.
So,
his name is Ubermensch.
Ubermensch.
I'd like to point out that I was trying to do this quietly.
Do you want to like?
Yeah, I'm a search.
All right. So he kind of like nods a little quicker at you, and he starts putting his foot against the actual link connection to the caravan and his shackles, and he.
Presents the snap.
And just for like and then like the dwarf just kind of achoo!
Yeah.
So his shackles are not. He's still shackled, but he's not shackled.
All right.
He could stand if he so wanted.
Yes, but right now he's just back in his normal sitting position, brooding back out. As if nothing had happened.
Right, I swing my feet in a displeased manner.
Okay.
Trying to do the same. I'm actually going to roll and see if I can disembark myself with a 5.
Okay, so you try again to kind of push against that connection, and you just can't manage to actually get off of the caravan. So,
So are my wrists shackled? Like, are my wrists...
So are
there cast iron actual shackles on me, or is it just wrapped? Like,
cast.
So there's actual shackles.
Yes.
And these are...
They're rusted.
They're rusted?
Yeah.
Can I manage to get my wrists down near the... Like, can I lean and get my wrists near the hoop?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm going to do that. I want to see if there's any, like, angle on the cuff. Anywhere, you know, if it's like a jagged corner I could hook
You
in
can totally...
there.
You definitely find 2 angles. So the shackles, of course, they have the top sticking out and the bottom sticking out. So you could easily go this way or that way and groove under it.
I'm gonna go below, sticking the end coming to my wrists up through the link. Put the back end of my palm to the floor and lift it up. So like that's
advantage. We'll go ahead and roll again.
I want to try prying it out. With a 15 and
so you actually managed to almost completely silently just kind of squeak it barely out of its actual riveted grooves in the caravan. You just kind of pop it out.
Okay. In the meantime, I'd like to have been looking, because I can't do much in regards to actually prying myself open, considering I can't reach the floor with my halfling legs.
Well, I was gonna get you in the dwarf next.
Maybe. So I'm sort of peering about outside the cart. I'm trying to look for tabards, maybe, over this piecemeal armor that these I assume slavers or mercenaries might have. That I might make a history check of some variety to identify them.
Okay, so you can go ahead and roll for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
New dice.
Hey.
Oh, you're Jade?
No, they're.
That's your Jade. That's what your dad said with the Jade ones.
They're kind of Jade looking,
Jade
but they've got like galaxy looking shit in there.
Yeah. Ooh, natural 1. So.
Oh yeah, look at that. You know everything.
You're not even sure if they're human.
You're not even.
I can't see past the crack in my glasses.
Yeah. So.
You see, like it cuts to your vision. You're like a fly. Like what's going on?
So. Oh, you definitely can't make out any tabards. The funny thing is that you were the first caravan, and there's 2 drivers on the back caravan, like totally able to see you, and yet they did not notice at all that like either of you succeeded in your.
It just looked like they were stretching.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Gotta stretch.
So where is the dwarf or him in relation to where I'm sitting?
So. Right now, I was acting as the elf. To the left was the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
You 2 are right there. Mm-hmm. Cam and Kyle.
So I can reach him.
Yeah. Were we connected to the same ring?
No.
Okay.
So could I like diagonally stretch my leg out to his ring?
You can try.
Because my ring's like removed, so I can like scoot and like get over there a little bit. Like,
perhaps.
Trying to be more inconspicuous because I'm not going to, like, get up and walk over there.
Right.
Alright, I'm going to...
Go ahead.
You got to watch one.
I'm going to try that.
With a 3. Ooh, I didn't have them.
Okay. You attempt to try to disconnect the links, and it does not budge. Guards don't notice you.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
When I sit back down, I want to like use my feet to like set my ring back in its hole, like not set it in, but make it look like it hasn't moved.
I got you. So you hit a couple of bumps in the road, and a couple of the horses kind of start making some weird noises, and they go whoa, okay, and all the caravans start slowing down.
So they're distracted.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach straight down and grab the ring.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because that'd be probably better than using my feet, huh? 19.
Okay.
So,
done.
Alright. Now I'm gonna look at the elf, and then look at the dwarf. And lift an eyebrow at the elf.
The elf comes in and whispers, "So what's the plan?"
Seems like they're distracted.
Plan?
Give it a moment, jump off the side, and just run like hell. That's all I got.
Alright. So the dwarf kind of like lifts his head up and looks to both of you. And he doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks like into your eyes. Both of you.
Into your soul. Yeah. My left lens is cracked in so many forms. It looks like I've got like 6 pupils.
Yeah.
He looks into each one individually with his spider eyes.
Which one's the right one?
He's special eyes.
My brand.
My brand.
So, run like hell. Okay, yeah, that's definitely it.
If you have a better idea, dwarf, I'm all ears.
I was never really that fast.
I would say I'd carry you, but I kind of lift my hands.
So,
are our arms linked with chains?
What do you mean?
Like, if my hands are bound like this, is there a link going from my wrist to somebody else's?
No, it's all separate.
Okay.
All separate?
Yes.
Are there any loose guards just kind of walking around in the caravan?
They're about to. They just slowed down to a stop, and they're gonna do a ready check.
I'm gonna say, okay, I think our best bet might be if we gang up on one guy and take him out, take his gear, and just haul. That might be the best idea.
I'm not exactly sure that you could pull that off.
Dwarf?
Yeah.
Do you have a better idea?
Not really, no.
Between you and me, these guys, they don't really look like guards, do they? I think wherever they're taking us, we have a better chance of running.
You know, you're probably right. They don't look...
I like to point out that I'm like 17. Like, I'm a young kid.
They don't have any conformity. This doesn't fit well, but I can't remember anything from...
Yeah. So, I'm going to look to the elf, because they're all distracted, and say, okay, at the same time, we got to get this guy out.
Which way are we going to run?
That way. Over my shoulder. I look back over my shoulder.
That's to the side?
What's our
That's perpendicular
immediate surroundings? It's very, very barren and rugged. It's
no bushes, trees, or anything.
It's kind of like
light shrubbery,
mid like desert.
Cool.
We can take one of the guards hostage.
I don't know if we'd survive very long.
They don't have any they're not organized, but they have to have some kind of community, huh? Maybe there's a friend somewhere. And look, that way at least we're armed. Have a better chance of defending ourselves.
I say we just kill them all.
Whoa!
What?
Never signed up to killing anybody.
With what?
Never signed up to get caught in the caravan either, did you?
Okay, let's just take this one step at a time. First thing we gotta do, shackles off. Second thing, out of the cart. We deal with whatever after that.
Everybody's shackles are off.
Not the dwarf.
He took them off.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh,
he cracked
dope. I wasn't aware of that. So, okay, yeah, first thing we need to do is worry about getting off the cart. What direction do we go? You see? Nothing else around us. Okay? Nowhere to hide, so we're fucked. What we got is these guys around us. Use them to our own advantage.
He kind of, I suppose.
Shrug, yeah.
So, who's sitting next to me, adjacent to me?
No one. Oh, you mean adjacent, like in front of you?
Like, if I was sitting right here, who would be sitting next to me?
No one. It's just you four.
Oh, so we're on each corner.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to say.
Alright, that makes sense. So it'd be like this with somebody sitting here.
That's what I said. I'm the elf. That's the dwarf. You two are there.
That makes so much more sense. Alright, so we're sitting in a square formation. One of us each corner. I'm going... So if I were sitting here, this would be the elf.
No. The elf would be literally right in front of you.
Oh, shit. Alright, that makes sense.
I don't understand how that's such a hard concept.
I wasn't understand. I thought we were saying like 2-2.
No. It's okay, literally just...
I now understand. So, if... Okay. So that's the dwarf.
Which direction? So so the dwarf would be right there, the elf would be right there, and you would be right there.
So what we can do, and look the dwarf and say, as soon as somebody walks behind me, you and I jump off this bitch and take him. Both of us together can probably get a weapon off of him.
You say that to the dwarf?
Yeah.
He nods. So, as the caravan kind of grinds to a halt, a couple more bumps, and the horses are still kind of a little nervous, ticking and neighing. The two guards, quotation marks,
okay. So two guys
slump off the caravan and start walking around the sides.
One on each side?
One on each side.
I'm gonna set my...
The same thing happens with the back caravan. They start walking back.
Okay. I'm gonna look around each of the faces, kind of lean back a little bit and set my heels deep into the wood, and just get ready to throw back.
Okay, so
the idea is kind of just hopping over. I'm not gonna like do a flip off this thing.
I thought you were just gonna try to push back.
No, I'm getting ready to jump. Is what's happening.
Okay, so go ahead and do that.
Is the dwarf getting ready too? Can I say that?
Yes, he is.
Okay, cool. 10.
All right, so you hop over the railing of the caravan and land.
Oh, I have athletics.
Okay, so what would that 10 be? 11? 12. Okay. So you leap over the side of the caravan and fall right onto the guard, and he hits the ground. Ah! What do you do?
I'm reaching to his waist, grabbing a blade or something.
Okay, so there is a short sword on his side.
I'm gonna take that.
You take that short sword.
I'm gonna bash the hilt to his face.
So literally, he's face planted on the ground, laying down, and
back of his head then just
turned. No, as he's turning to look up at you, you just knocked him clean out.
Cool.
He is done. You also hear the same commotion from the dwarf, as you just hear like a huge crack.
Oh no!
As just the guard lets out this small little whimper and then silence.
Is there a crawl space like beneath the benches we were sitting on?
Yes.
That's where I am right now.
Okay.
Really? Yeah.
So the elf just stands up from his bench and just kind of faces the other two guards on the other caravan who have turned around from hearing those noises, and he just picks up his hand, closes it, and they both drop to the ground.
Oh, cool.
All right.
So don't fuck with Elf. Got it.
Elf causes tummy troubles.
Cool. I would like to try and pick this guy up. Like the dude, I'm gonna. How can I do that? My do you see any keys on him?
He does.
I'm gonna like as the elf does this, the half elf,
cool,
or Draco Malfoy. I'm gonna peek out from underneath the bench and go, "Whoa!"
All right, so
you do see that his closed fist is trembling and has this green, just greenish black energy.
Does he look affected by this at all? Because that's some crazy magic.
He's fine. He just the magic dissipates from his fist, and he fixes his robe.
Yeah, could have very easily been a sleep spell.
And he composes himself.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna unlock my shackles and then toss the key up onto the cart.
So
yeah, scrambling for that.
Yeah.
You scramble for it and you kind of click, take off the shackles. But of course, you kind of think that the elf could have gotten out of this situation at any point, and he was just kind of waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Level 1 commoner distractions.
Yeah, level 1 common distractions is all he needed.
He's probably already in.
Like our class description, I think the first 2 words in it are cannon and fodder.
Yeah, yeah. So it's pretty normal.
Can I see how the dwarf is doing?
So the dwarf kind of walks around the caravan, kind of. I wouldn't go behind there if I were you.
Good idea. I'm gonna pick up the guy. All right.
You pick up your guy.
My guy, because he's not dead.
Yes.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around him, under the shoulder to this arm right here, holding him up like that, and sword around his neck. And I'm gonna start screaming at all the guards to lay down.
So they're all done. You've all dealt with them.
Oh yeah,
they're screaming.
Oh yeah,
2 dudes on each cart.
I thought there were more though.
No.
Oh
no.
Can I retcon that?
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can still get on the ground. Get on the ground. They're all done. Oh.
I guess actually I wouldn't know any better, so I guess I'd do that, huh?
Yeah. So the half
so
just kind of chuckles. No need to fear. Everything's all right now. You can relax.
I go, oh, just drop him.
Just drop
the guy.
So the guy just fucking slumps onto the ground.
I'm gonna loot him more thoroughly now.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yeet. 5.
So you find a small missive of sorts.
Okay.
Do you read it?
Yeah, I read the missive.
So basically, to sum up the missive, it says not only
you can read.
Me?
Flick genuinely expresses surprise that there are people who can read other than him.
Wow,
really?
Yeah.
Well, I look up and say I was a farmer's son. Most recently, a apprentice, blacksmithing. I had to read books and tomes and proper ways to do stuff. Doesn't matter, and I keep reading.
Yeah. So, summing that entire missive up. These guys were the lowest class of mercenary. They literally were so not a team. And they were just so greedy and they wanted money that they basically just kidnapped people and were gonna sell them to orcs.
So they're slavers.
No, yeah, they're opportunists.
Opportunists, yeah.
Yeah.
If I look, because I've seen the guards, right? I know they all look like, right?
Yeah.
Can I tell if any of them have any kind of anything to like signify a leader, or somebody that was bossing them around earlier?
Okay, so you could definitely search the armor on them, or maybe their belt, and you do find on their belt, like this extremely like well crafted like bronze medallion. It's a circle with a single sword coming down at an angle diagonally, and of course, like the actual hilt itself is kind of sticking over the circle of the medallion, and just a little bit of the blade is coming off the other side, down to the bottom left. And it's just about a good palm size. You can just hold it in, so it's huge, and it's got a really nice hoop that you can just kind of something through, either rope or whatever you wanted to kind of connect it. And every single one of them have it. The back of it, it's completely blank. It's just a flat surface. There's no indications on wherever the fuck it came from, who made it, any of that information.
Cool.
But it is some really excellent bronze work. This is a literal
I'm
slab
a blacksmith
bronze.
apprentice. Can I look at this and like determine anything?
You go ahead and roll.
Alternatively, is there a seal on the missive?
Or is
I might be able to.
It's the same as the medallion.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I look at this and know where any expert bronze smiths are?
You can definitely roll for it.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that with a 12.
Okay, so you do know rumors of at least one expert bronzesmith in the heart of Keldor, basically, which is the city of Nassport.
Okay, so I'm in survival. I can never be lost. I know where I am right now is a desert, or desert-s, or barren, right?
That's not how survival works.
Okay, well, I'm good at stuff. I always know where north is.
That's a feat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does survival do then, huh?
Survival lets you track, or read a map, or...
Okay. Well, am I able to determine where we are, to determine on where I was and where we are now?
You cannot.
Is there a map anywhere in the cards?
Have you looted the 3 other dudes?
I go around and start doing that, and I took the medallion, by the way.
Okay. Go ahead and start looting the second person. Show the nerd.
I take another medallion off one of the others and toss it up into the cart where he is.
It clinks onto the wood.
Oh, and I'll give him the missive.
Kind of flutters back down.
Yeah, I'd like to history check the fuck out of this.
Okay,
medallion.
I didn't roll right.
So on the 3rd guard, you find a map.
Aha! It's a map!
I just kind of sit down, leaning against the wheel of the cart, and just look the map over.
So,
am I wearing shoes? That's important.
Sackcloth kind of sandals.
I mean, kind of like weird ass, like even just wraps at this point.
So, like, did they take? Because we're prisoners now. Did they take our boots and stuff?
No.
Okay, cool.
But you don't have excellent footgear. Let's just say that.
I'm gonna take one of theirs.
So basically, you know you're in the Lithian Badlands.
Okay, that's not good.
No, it's not.
We wanted to be going the other way.
The good lands are the kind of lands we want to be in.
You're right.
And it also, it looks as though the person who had the map was very like childishly drawing a route that they were taking, and you guys came from Portsmouth.
Is that where we were originally? Can I remember
that? You can only assume, and nothing's really coming to you yet. But if they started in Portsmouth and they're now in the Lithian Badlands, across the sea, across the strait.
So we've gone.
So you've gone a minute.
We have either boated or been transported by Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Both of which are kind of still an option right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But like, so they whacked you really fucking good apparently in Portsmouth and sent you across the strait.
So it's been more than a day.
It's been a while. It's definitely the strait itself takes a week on boat to get from one to the other side.
Maybe they've just been re-whacking us.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna stand up, scratch my chin a little bit, and look around, kind of clear my throat, and say, "So, you fellas know where we are?"
At that, by the way, I would like to have made a history check on the seals and all the fun.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because heraldry is included
that's your deal, bro.
in history. 11. is not excellent.
So you really can't surmise anything from this medallion. It doesn't seem to hit any.
It's not. They're not famous enough. They're no noble super house.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And 11 is a +0, right?
It is.
Yeah, 11.
12 is the plus.
Yeah, 12.
We know.
And I would also like to check out the pulses of the 2 bodies that the elf dropped.
So you do that. You don't feel anything.
They are fucking dead. All right.
Yes.
Flick is gonna look to the half elf, and look back at the bodies, and look back at the half elf, adjust his glasses, look back at the bodies, and just kind of stare for a little bit. Prior to, after all this, looking again at the half elf, and then at the bodies.
All right. So
that's the activity.
So
you're just a nerd, just a kid that likes books and stuff, right? That's your character?
Yeah, Flick Wright is he basically, his plan was to be a professional scholar, maybe a scribe of some variety at the, let's say, Portsmouth Library. He knows that's where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
Like a large public endeavor, and that was just that's where he spent all his time and what he did. Okay. So he's clever. You can give him that.
So I'll go ahead and give that to you, Kyle. You do start remembering some stuff.
Sure.
You remember that. You remember Portsmouth, almost in its entirety. Big city. A lot of marble, a lot of granite,
mm-hmm.
and a lot of different sidewalk ways, because it actually is basically kind of like a Panama Canal-ish type city.
Cool.
It actually sits in the middle of a canal that kind of cuts through instead of having to take a huge route around its basically like Needle Peninsula.
Mm-hmm.
Peninsula?
Peninsula.
Peninsula.
Penicillin.
So, you do know. Hey, it's fucking Zuko!
What up, Zuko?
Yo! Hey,
We're
buddy.
playing
That was
a
probably
one-off.
loud. I'm close.
And next time we're going to do the finale for Tate's campaign. So strap in, and we're going to go on an adventure.
The Moss? Hello?
Demoss.
Have I been no here? What?
I don't know, man. All right.
Well,
So, yes, Portsmouth is a kind of. You had pass.
Yeah. We were making jokes about peninsulas, specifically pronouncing it wrong, and that led to penicillin. Fun fact.
Yes. So, Portsmouth is a canal city. Basically, it kind of splits in the middle, and boats can just keep going through, or they can stop by, because they made this kind of like miniature bay.
Cool.
On the side of it.
So like trader ships, small boats can get in and do stuff. Awesome. That's
definitely not anything massive like frigates.
Do I know he has a map?
Me?
Have you revealed to everybody that you have a map?
He did kind of.
I stood. I'm holding a map. I stood up and I asked if anybody knows where we are. I haven't gotten an answer yet.
Okay, I'm gonna peer over your shoulder at the map and look at our distance relative to Portsmouth.
Answer's far.
Answer is very far.
Yeah, pretty much what I.
Basically what you can see is so there's Portsmouth right there.
Okay.
You're somewhere there.
Sweet.
Yes.
We are intercontinental.
So I didn't really get an answer, did I?
Not exactly.
I'm going to tap the map a little with my hands and say, well, we're somewhere in the middle of the Badlands, kind of across the strait. At least I know that's where we came from, looking at the map.
For the record, Zuko, we will promote the shit if you do that. Like, he said he wants to do like an animatic or something of our adventures.
Oh, yeah.
But he's bad at art. We don't give a shit.
No.
Do it.
Dude, if it makes you happy, do it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We encourage you to express yourself in whatever way, and you are welcome to use whatever audio from this as you use it as you like.
We're a family of artists. Kyle does animations and stuff for one of his favorite streamers. What's his name? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean Zuko is familiar with Mr. Misplays.
Oh, is that what he is?
That's where we met.
Oh, okay. I was unaware of that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, dude, have fun. Do what you gotta do.
Dude, have fun with it.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to.
So we're across an ocean.
We are across a sea.
Yes.
A strait of some a channel.
It's bigger than a channel.
Definitely
I would call it because it'd be like the Cortez Sea. You know, it's not huge, but it's about that big.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is a distance.
You know, the water between the mainland of Mexico and the peninsula. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What was his name? Kizovic, my character, is going to look around and say, well, it's one thing I've learned from my daddy. You never want to walk with bad feet. I'm going to walk over one of the bodies and start taking the shoes off.
Yeah, they fit. They're a little tight, but they definitely will get the job done.
What would he say?
Zuko is expressing that if we want something animated, he will do it. And cool. Feel free to take anything from YouTube. There are websites you could just rip it from. Alternative, you can talk to me through the...
We can send them clips.
Yeah, through the Misplays Discord, and I will send you clips or something.
Cool. Anyway, let's get back to the game.
Yes. So, it is now warming up. I will take off one of your two
overcoat jacket layers.
All of them are UPS.
Julien's have layers.
UPS. And you know what the funny thing is? You want to see my shirt?
It's UPS.
Is it UPS?
It's UPS.
It's almost like that is super cheap for you to buy that variety of clothing.
Yeah, isn't it?
As a UPS employee.
Yeah, it is extremely cheap. So
that is Lost. I am Lost, and also Land and Kyle. All those things. Yeah, it's me. All right, cool. We are in
the Lithian Badlands.
We're in the Lithian Badlands, which is the southwest area of Keldor.
I'd like to point out that Kezovic is actually very kind of shook about dead guys. He's never seen dead people, but he's a farmer. He's had to slaughter cows and stuff before, but...
The actual people, I get that.
This is a thing for him. He's not comfortable at all.
Okay. So...
Well...
we need to...
not be here.
We need to not be where we are currently.
We have carts. It'll take a moment to turn them around, but we can do that. Because where we're going, we don't want to keep going there.
I can't drive a cart.
Neither can I. Do you want to walk, though? Might as well give it a shot.
I can't ride a horse.
You can ride a cart.
I can ride a cart. I have a very particular set of skills.
And just smirking at you two?
And those skills don't include anything outside of a building.
Well, okay. Kezovic gets a little fed up because...
The very first part?
Oh,
maybe?
We have audio of everything.
Anyway.
Except for Act 1 of Tait's campaign.
Yeah. We should get to the game, though.
Yeah.
Kezovic clearly gets a little upset and fed up. Just looks at him and says, you know what? I'm walking the other way. Come with me if you want. He kind of stomps his feet into the boots a little better and starts walking the direction you guys came from.
Do you know who can ride a horse? The nobleman.
I'm sure he has had side saddle training and whatnot. But I don't know if that measures up to long distance horseback riding.
How do you know that?
I don't. That's just sort of let's Flick's assumption.
Yeah, so he actually jumps off the caravan, kind of patters over to the horse, gets onto the bench of the caravan, and just looks at everybody else. You coming?
I'm gonna stay in the cart. Yeah.
The dwarf kind of hoists himself back up, and you're just walking. Which way? That way or that way?
The way we came from.
All right.
Is that the way he's riding?
No.
I don't want to break from the party. Can I see that the cart's actually moving now?
Yes. It starts grinding and bumping across the rocks again.
I'm going to turn around and walk over there and say, we don't want to go this way, right?
I mean, why not? This is if I know much about Keldor, I know that the capital city's north of here.
Well...
Right? That's correct? Yeah.
I mean, think of it this way. This is where we're going, right? This is where they were taking us.
Yeah.
Do we want to go where the slavers were taking us?
We can abandon all the stuff that marks us as captives, including the carts, when we get close.
My cast is on the other direction. Fine. I jump up onto the cart.
Okay.
You guys start riding. So, after some time, the road definitely starts tilting westward, which you can only assume is north. You don't know that for a fact yet.
Can I roll? I've got survival.
Based on the position of the sun, I expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got some idea of how to move around and force
you can
land and stuff. With a 14 plus, so it's a 16.
So the sun has been setting. Setting that way.
So we're going north.
Going north.
Cool.
In fact, north.
Yeah.
So, that's a thing.
All right.
And the road almost immediately starts just heading straight towards north. For quite some time, about maybe 2.5 hours, you continue on the road, and you see the smudge in the distance coming along towards you on the road. And it slowly starts to unsmudge into a singular caravan with a human with dark brown hair, kind of just flowing in the back, long hair, kind of just a little thicker than this, facial hair, just kind of covering his face, long pointed nose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure that the sigil I looted is tucked away and hidden.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say out loud that we should tuck that away if you have it open.
Okay, so he also has scale mail armor on.
Huh.
And as he gets closer and closer and he's getting close to passing you, he actually kind of starts slowing down and goes, "Ho there!"
Hello!
Oh, you're supposed to be the smart one.
I do not have a particularly high charisma for what that's worth.
Fair enough.
I clear my throat, try to act like a little older than I am. I'm obviously a very young man.
Yeah.
And kind of clear my throat and go, hello, good sir.
If you don't mind me asking, where are you coming from? The Badlands are for no ordinary folk.
We had just come across the strait. We're just heading that way, leaving our home.
Toward Prand. I see.
Look at my map. Are we going towards Prand?
Prand is definitely...
Is it marked on that?
It is marked.
All right.
I look at the map and go, well, we could be going there. Not quite sure yet.
Yeah, it's just above the Lithian Badlands. And it seems as though you would probably be taken there on this road. But the man says, have you encountered anything strange on your travels yet?
Yes. Slavers. Or captors of some variety.
They seemed busy. Didn't heed us no mind.
He kind of looks at all four of you. Were you perhaps taken by them?
I want to look him over and see if he has any insignia of the same
Yeah,
slavers.
some level of insight, some level... Or
Does he have like the insignia or anything else on him?
You can roll to see.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just look him over a little fast with the 13.
You kind of
Look him up and down.
You kind of give a little more thought to maybe some hidden places you might have it, but you don't see anything.
I ask, why does it matter? Obviously, we're not captives.
I'm Gonrick, Warden of the Badlands. I keep things in check. We've had a lot of issues with lesser folk.
I think Aladra.
Actually, yeah, that is pretty thankful. We were actually captives. Go back that way, I don't know, a few hours, find the bodies. We like one of them's actually still unconscious.
Now that he's sold us out as exactly what happened, I would like to insight the warden if what he said was actually true.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Natural 1.
So you think he is your savior?
I don't like these dice anymore.
Yeah, he seems to be your savior in this aggressive wasteland.
I gain no insight on the truth of his statement.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The people in the pictures on the stream, Zuko, are actually for Tait's campaign, which will be ending next week. I played Doldrahar, the dwarf in the middle. Cameron plays Rayton, the human on the left. And Andrix on the right is played by our current DM, who's doing the one-shot, Julien. And since we made these characters right before playing, I didn't have time to draw up anything special for the image. So that's just our previous characters.
Right.
And future characters.
So.
But not our current characters.
If you'd like, you can roll again with that dice, because it is kind of garbage.
I'm a halfling. I can roll again anyway.
Yes, you can.
I rolled a 1. Alright. 14 plus wisdom is 14.
So, yeah, that's 14.
Okay.
14.
So, looking into the, with insight into this character, you tell something's fishy.
Something's fishy.
Oh,
I can put,
shit.
as you've said, because I can't go back and say, like, whatever. So as you've said, actually, yeah, we were captains. I put my halfling hand sort of in the small of your back, and I say, nope. Basically, just nope.
Well, I mean, I don't know any better. Keswick doesn't really know any better. He just heard this guy's like, oh no, I'm the authority here. He's like, oh, the authorities, I can trust this guy, and started spilling beans.
Yeah.
But, so he texts me and goes, nope.
Yes.
Can I clear my throat and scratch my chin go?
I'll type it out to you in a second.
I go, oh, look at the man there. Look at the half elf and go ahead and hit the horses, huh? And I draw the short sword.
Oh my god. So,
You're not a fighter.
No, I'm not, but I'm a cocky young man.
Okay.
And as far as he does not know that I'm not a fighter. But he does know that we killed the other 4 men.
Ish, yeah.
I mean, he knows we liberated ourselves.
So,
Well, he said that I'm the authority. I go, oh yeah, no, we killed them all back there.
Did you actually say we?
I did. I said, you go that way a few hours, you'll find some bodies.
So you draw your sword, and he kind of goes, whoa. Hang on a second. I don't know what's going on here, but...
So you don't need to. Just keep walking and we'll leave. Oh, and this might be yours. And I toss the insignia at him.
He grabs it mid-air, looks at it, and goes, this is not my insignia.
Do you have one on you? Any insignia at all?
He reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out...
Pocket dust. Pocket
sand. Even though we're like 5 feet away from him.
He pulls out a letter.
Ah.
And he comes up to you, hands it to you. I don't know what your friend said, but I'm not who you think I am. You open the letter? And
no, I'm gonna reach back to him.
Yeah.
And still keep an eye on him.
I adjust my cracked spectacles and peer down at is there like a wax seal?
Yeah.
Can I history that?
Yeah, you can.
Fucking hell.
When you were the worst nerd.
No!
1 and a 2.
These dice
Even
hate
with
me.
the 2.
Hey, yo, try my dice. The mini dice.
No.
Even
I'm a
with
halfling.
the
I
2,
can only reroll 1s.
Even with the 2,
I failed
you know
miserably.
that this is the seal of Pran.
Okay. I've only seen it once before though, so I'm not confident
Yeah.
in my noticing of this. So I'm gonna hand it back to you and say, actually, this checks out.
I'll take it, fold it, and pocket it.
I actually...
I still need that, man.
I still need that.
Well, I want to
come
look
on.
it over myself.
Okay.
I'm not going to put this away until I can trust
So, you open the letter, and you read it, and it's an actual...
I'm not looking at it yet. I told him I'm going to look at it myself, and I can trust you more.
Okay, well, he says go ahead.
I kind of look around at everybody around me and hand my sword to the dwarf and say, just look at him, please.
And the dwarf just kind of growls.
Cool. I'll look at the letter now because obviously you want me to.
It's a letter from the Lord of Pran.
Okay. What does it say?
It states that Godric isn't necessarily authority,
but he's allowed to go out and do that.
Yeah, okay. He's like a vigilante basically.
All right.
Because the Lord of Pran can't risk that many guards sent this far into the Badlands to kind of keep things in check so that their borders stay secure. Because if they have too many people kind of doing some shady shit in the south,
bad things.
Compromises some shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, no. Inside, he's not exactly the greatest person, but he still helps.
He's not going to be the guy that tries to kill us.
No.
Okay, I hand it back to him, and I take my sword from the dwarf, and so you... I tuck it back in my belt.
Yeah, you sheath your sword.
I don't have a sheath.
I know, but that's why I quoted the sheath. You sheathed
Slide it into the ring or something.
Yeah, and Gonrick kind of takes the letter, puts it in his pocket. He says, "Yeah, I definitely won't say that I'm the best person out here, but I make sure things are safe within my
jurisdiction."
Jurisdiction.
Well, the slavers that had us took us across the strait, coming from, I look at the map in Portsmouth, yeah, I tap it into Portsmouth.
My God. You guys have been a long way.
I mean, we don't remember much of it, so, you know.
He's right. Kind of rub my head and say, either they've been drugging us or feels like they've been hitting us all over the head every time we wake up.
I wonder why they do that. I've seen several different slavers in my time, but none of them have kept their captives in complete amnesia.
You know, before we put our cattle down, we put bags over their head. Wouldn't that just be easier?
A lot easier. Saves a lot of time, and unnecessary manpower is just saved for something else. I don't know why they do that. If you need, I have some supplies in the back. You could take provisions and what you need just in case before you make it to Pratt.
I'm not going in first.
How close are we to the city?
I'm still skeeved out by this guy.
How close are we to the city?
Probably about another 3 hours.
So we don't need them.
Not necessarily.
We don't need the supplies.
But he offers them anyways. It's just food, water.
I looked at the people, everybody else in the cart, because I can't make decisions on my own, so I was like, you guys want it.
The dwarf kind of... I'm hungry! No, like...
The boulder!
If you could change your fate,
would you? Yeah, he's like, I'm hungry. But...
I shrug and say, you guys go get it. I guess I'll talk to... What's his face?
What's his face? Bet.
So I kind of like take a step forward and plop down to where I'm sitting on the cart with my legs hanging off.
Okay. Only the dwarf. Oh, excuse me. Only the dwarf kind of like very excitedly just runs over to Godric's caravan and starts munching on shit immediately. And you can kind of hear him like literally gargling on food and drinking water and just fucking going to town.
I say you should bring some of that back for the others.
He's going. He actually he's like scarfing shit down. His head peers around the caravan, just mouth full of shit. He's like, what? What did you say?
You should bring some back for the others.
And he just nods. and he just keeps
mouth
eating.
Full, yeah.
He's gonna bring back like a water skin and a bag of oats. Like, here you go.
Yeah, seriously.
I already ate all the bacon. Sorry.
The jerky was delicious, by the way.
I tried to bring you a turtle, but I ate it on the way.
One more.
There has been a moment given to Cameron.
Break time. Yay.
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have not much to interact with at the moment. As Flick will write. He's probably just going to hang out in the cart until the dwarf returns with consumables of some variety. And he's probably not going to trust them. Even though this guy checks out as having the symbology of Pran on him. his insight still led him to believe that he's not a trustworthy guy. So
that makes a lot of sense. I understand. Please be skeevy of him.
yes.
Okay. I am fine now. Okay, so they're going to get food, and we're talking to what's his face.
So, you still talking to Godric?
I'm just kind of watching him.
All right. Well, Godric. He's just standing, kind of looking at the medallion. It's just very confused look on his face. The wind kind of picks up a little bit, and his hair starts fucking flying eastward.
Glorious mane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear my throat and say, if I can get that back, it could sell for a good amount to any blacksmith in the town.
Tennyson.
What do you mean? I take it.
Blacksmith in Pran.
Tennyson. Do I know that name?
Doesn't ring a bell, no. But the Gonric kind of listens for the scarfing to kind of die down. The dwarf comes back with a couple of loaves of bread, some like trail mix type shit,
Just oats.
and some water skins.
Yeah.
And he kind of just plops them on the back of your caravan.
Cool.
After passing Gonric and kind of like friendly, like bumping him on the side, just
Yeah, thanks, bud.
yeah.
Thank you.
So Gonric looks at all of you and he says, "Is there anything else you need before I set out?"
I'm not gonna ask anything of him.
Let's kind of scratch my face and shrug.
Fair enough. I'll be on my way.
Thank you.
Climbs on the caravan, nods at you, nods at the weirdo. Yeah,
The weirdo? Him or the elf?
him.
Oh, okay.
Flick.
At the end of this game, he's gonna be badass or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
He'll be like Samwise.
Samwise Gamgee. There we go. Yeah.
Best character.
Josh Ellis.
Yeah.
Because we do the marathons, right? He once compared me to Samwise, and I felt very proud of myself.
You should feel very proud
Like,
of
that was
yourself.
an awesome compliment.
That is a
It felt
nice
so
compliment.
good.
Very sweet.
Super sweet.
So,
Anyway, game.
You continue on the road for 2 hours.
Until
I don't know.
for those of you at home, he just rolled for some variety of random encounter, I expect, and crit.
oh,
So, let's see what happens.
how many weapons do we have on this cart? Just the sword.
Just short swords.
We didn't loot any of the weapons.
Apparently not.
Oh shit.
I didn't.
So, there is what you think to be a body coming up on the road.
But it's not a body. It's a ruse.
You keep coming up closer and closer. You're bumping along the road. Wind is picking up even more, and it's starting to get cloudier.
Oh, what are the names of the people we're traveling with, by the way? I feel like if I was traveling, we'd know.
We mentioned the dwarf already, but I've forgotten his name already.
If you can't think of it, it's fine.
His name is Gort.
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 And the elf? Yeah, I'll write these down so we don't forget them.
Brendel.
Gort and Brendel on it. Cool.
All right.
All only E's. Brendel. He won't give you his last name for obvious reasons.
Oh, that's fine.
So.
I mean, we're obviously criminals.
And Gort is just Gort.
Yeah. Just
What's
simply Gort.
Gort. Yeah, like, I'm only Kezavik. I don't have the last name.
And so, this body coming up on the road, face down.
Is it armed?
No.
Armed body.
Oh, so it's like mutilated or something?
No. You know what I mean? It's completely
There's no
intact.
weapons.
The body's just on the ground, face down, stomach down, everything.
Around that area, are there any hiding places, trees, or rocks, or anything around?
Nothing. Like one small shrub, but you couldn't fit a dude in there.
Does he appear to? Is he? So he's like clothed. He's got like stuff on him, right?
He's clothed.
I'm gonna look at everybody and go, "Do you want to stop?"
I hop out of the cart, and I'm gonna go toward it.
Okay. So you're getting closer and closer to the body. And
I'm gonna follow him. I don't trust that.
You both.
I get like a stick on the side of the road, like a dead piece of shrub.
Okay, so it's about this long. That you find it's about a foot of stick, and
Sure.
You go up to the body and you start poking.
Yeah.
Nothing
I'm
really
gonna poke it
happens.
with a stick.
Nothing really happens. It's just a body.
Can I see any wounds on him?
No wounds. No wounds that you can see.
Is
Very
his skin
clean
pale?
skin.
Is he like
No.
dehydrated?
I flip him over.
He's alive.
As you start to flip him over, he grabs you by the wrist and holds the tuft of your shirt. His eyes are completely black, and he starts shouting in some language that you have no idea what he's saying.
I stabbed the bitch.
Oh my god!
It scared me. Go ahead.
So you just send your sword through his neck, and he keeps shouting in this language.
Oh, so he's possessed or
It's
something?
very guttural and a hard consonant at the same time. Just spitting in your face, screaming.
Yeah.
And then his eyes go completely blank white, and then he drops to the ground.
I like dust my shirt off, oddly confident. Look to you and says, "Well, now I'm glad I learned Klingon." No.
Yeah, seriously.
Can I do an can somebody do an intelligence check?
Visibly
to see
shaking.
what language that was?
So Rendell, you turn around, and his face is just mortified.
I kind of go, want to explain?
I poke the body again.
Can you share with the class?
Rendell just he cannot say anything.
Can I Arcana?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, with
I'm a halfling.
Boom.
okay, good.
I roll a 1 again, guys, by the way. So Arcana makes that a 15.
So I guess you could know that is like magic speak,
He's possessed.
but not exactly the normal form.
So someone was... That is the language of magic. It's the voice of the Yorn, basically.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just different sounding. It's basically, it's as if it's adding every language together and forming like a master language.
Did it sound like he was
Cool.
talking about it, or was it like deep and like
It was
scary?
deep and
Yeah.
scary.
It was
It was
from
like
another
echoing.
source.
It was
Echo-
from
yeah.
another source.
That's creepy. Flick looks back, adjusts his glasses, looking at you and the elf, half elf, and says, as he's like moving the body with his hand, "He's not doing it again."
I'm gonna look at the sword and look at him and go, he was already dead, right?
No,
I look
I'm not a
back
doctor.
I look back at the elf.
The elf is still staring at the body.
Hey, get him some water or something.
So the dwarf is like, "Come on, you little bitch, let's go.
Little
Why are you
bitch."
just standing around like that?"
Why is he Russian?
All dwarves are Russian.
He
in
was
my
Scottish
campaign.
earlier.
No, I made the joke.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
hungry.
Yeah.
No, I was just making the joke. All dwarves are Russian. In
I'm
my
gonna-
campaign.
I'm gonna shake myself off a little bit and go, okay, he was already dead. It's fine, and I'm gonna feel him up a little bit and like see if I can find anything.
So
on
you
him.
feel his nipples.
No, I'm going for like bags on his belt or pockets or whatever.
That's what I call rigor mortis.
Yeah.
He can rig my mortis.
There you go.
So,
Does he have anything on him?
no. What the fuck is it?
Just green slime.
Love it. Like Gak, I love that stuff.
Yeah, covered in. Gak is back.
Oh, those are leggings, bro.
Yeah, those are part of a costume.
Who's constant?
Mine. It's a medieval sort of get up
Hey, I've got a chain shirt.
for Ren Fair.
Yes. So
Actually, my chain shirt's right there.
that's a thing. You fucking weirdo. Why are you gonna put that on? You're a commoner.
I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just saying I have one.
Wow. Look
Yeah.
at you.
Don't
Anyways.
moan at it, please.
Alright, no moaning at his chain shirt. Fair enough.
Kyle's employed somewhere.
It's on the desk here.
Anyway,
Okay.
back to the game.
All right. So,
Somebody once told me.
yeah, I'm visibly shaken by it, but at the same time, insatiably curious. Like, I want to know more about this.
You could kind of hear a couple of words of like common.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, like you heard a bunch of different languages all at once.
All right, now here, you want back?
Oh yeah, I was offering it too.
I appreciate it.
All right. So, what words in common did he say?
Reckoning.
Okay.
War.
Okay.
And survival.
Nice.
So we should probably never talk about this to anybody.
Right. This stays a secret between you, me,
and Elf Guy here knows exactly what's going on, but won't tell anybody.
Gort?
I look at him a little bit peeved.
Wishing he would explain. Does he seem calmer in any way?
Nope. He is still mouth open. He has no idea what the hell to say, and he just kind of regains himself. And he explains very quickly. I don't know what that was, but it said a lot of things.
I kind of think you do.
So the half-elf explains that he knows 7 or 8 different languages, and he heard them all in that small
Period of
time.
Spooky.
I have decided to name this body, and his name will be Babel.
Babel.
Babel. B-A-B-E-L.
You know, if you name it and we leave, you're just going to get attached to be sad.
No, I'll see him again someday.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Same.
Yeah, okay, now I'm suspicious of him.
Yeah, seriously, like, of all people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, well.
Basically, what words the half-elf could get out in different languages was like bits and pieces.
The lyrics to Indigado de Vida.
Yeah.
Living the vida loca. Da, da,
See, I was going for the Beatles.
Yeah, I know, but that one's better.
Wow.
The phrases like "your world will burn."
Okay.
There will be no survival.
And
time of reckoning is nigh.
The reckoning is upon you.
Oh, very different.
Okay. Well.
And invest in Bitcoin.
Invest in Bitcoin. I hear that. No, invest in hummus.
Did you guys read about the guy like a few years ago? It was actually a while, like a few years before Bitcoin got huge. Bought 2 large cheese pizzas for like 50 Bitcoin each when they were still super cheap.
Yeah.
So that's around, you know,
a lot of money.
That like what, $300,000 pizza, something like that. No, it's not that much right now. How much is it worth? Like one is worth
I
like 20,000.
I have no idea
right now,
how much Bitcoin is currently worth.
Me and Josh talked about it.
Good job.
Me and Josh talking about it yesterday. And one Bitcoin right now is worth around $2,000. Like I think the average for this week was like 19,000.
Wow.
So I don't know what's going on with that, but Jesus, and I feel bad. I don't want to break this, so here you go.
I don't think you're gonna break it, but
anyway, let's get back to the game.
High carbon steel.
So he also got out the phrase bow down before Zai?
Zod?
Zai.
Zai, oh. I thought it was Zod.
Alright. So Babel's a lunatic.
Yeah, sort of.
And also dead.
That's not his name.
Look, naming him is important to me.
Dude, just let me have this.
Let me have this. Okay, we're going to continue on.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the sword on him and wipe the blood off of it.
There's no blood.
There's no blood?
There's no blood.
Gross!
So does he seem pale?
No.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, this character's so freaked out. Like, Kezovic is scared shitless now. He's just gonna sit back in the cart silently.
So the half-elf Brendel continues the caravan for another hour. You start to see Pran arrive into the horizon's view about 30 minutes beforehand, and you're coming up close.
Okay. I would like to continue moving.
I'm not wearing any insignia.
Oh, you know what? We should probably ditch the cart.
It's a good idea.
Maybe not the horses.
Wait, there's still shackles and stuff hanging on this cart, right? Yeah. Let's get off the cart.
Okay.
Just leave it in the road.
I'm gonna scratch into it. Free cart. Slightly used by slavers.
You do that. That's awesome.
Or recently liberated from slavery.
That's a lot to write, but you managed to do it.
It's alright, I got time.
And you four, with your food and your water, start trekking towards Pran off the cart. So, you're coming up on the main gate, you could only assume.
If it's a gate, it's good enough.
With three guards. Oh, okay. 3 guards standing in front, and there's a bunch of small little tower posts around Pran, like little guard towers.
So they probably saw us get off the cart, is what you're saying.
No, we were good like 30 minutes away.
Cool.
So the 3 guards see you. God damn it! See you 4 stand at attention and wait for you to get closer.
I go as fast as is convenient with my little halfling legs.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll walk with a little more haste, not to waste their time.
You walk right up to the guards, and they look at all 4 of you, and one in the middle moves forward, maybe 2 steps, says, "State your business."
Traveling.
From?
I take up the map, and we're from, what was it,
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. I say, my friends and I, we were from Portsmouth.
We're at some point commandeered by, what would you call them?
We just call them big bads.
Never mind.
Something.
I actually show them the bonk on my head and say, apparently it took us by surprise.
You didn't ask for your life story?
We woke up somewhere in the Badlands, took over the cart and made our way here.
The guard kind of like slinks back and he says, "You took care of slavers."
Only 4 of them.
Common folk, though.
Well, I look towards the elf and say, not all of us.
Ah. I respect your bravery nonetheless. Please. Welcome to Pran. Enjoy your stay.
Who says honesty doesn't pay off?
So, yeah, no, seriously. Without a doubt. The gate lifts up.
Living the vida loca.
And you have entrance to Pran.
Cool. I dust my hands off, and I have no worldly possessions.
Yeah, no,
I have a sword.
he has a short sword.
Oh, and insignia. Actually, that would help me get money. I want to go straight to the blacksmith.
Not bad.
We have 2 of these, right? 2 of these insignias?
I didn't take the other one with me.
Oh, you didn't? Ah,
Yeah.
we have 1. Alright, well, if it's solid brass, we can get money for it.
Bronze.
Bronze? Oh, we can get more
Yeah,
money.
bronze is better than brass.
Alright,
Yep.
so I'm actually going to ask one of the guards where I can get to a blacksmith.
You heard his name.
Oh yeah, what was his name? It was an S something. Tennyson. I'm gonna ask where I could find Tennyson.
So the guards point you in the right direction from the specific gate you came from. It's basically just rounding about the east quarter, basically where all the merchants are.
Cool.
And in the middle of the small plaza is the blacksmith Tennyson.
Cool. I'll look around to my improvised party and say, if nobody objects, I say we go there.
I don't know if I'm interested.
Well, we need money. We can sell the insignia.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, yeah, okay.
No objection. So I start walking that way.
You get to what you can assume is the blacksmith Tennyson's shop. Obviously, it just has the little marking of an anvil and a hammer on the main sign, and like a L-shaped house, just upside down. On the
7.
On the yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I totally
You're good.
Fuck. And then a small like forge under that with a smokestack going through.
Okay.
And a door to the main building. There's no one at the forge right now.
Does it seem to be open? The shop?
The shop itself, you don't know. It doesn't say closed or open.
I'm a knock.
Yeah, I was going to say, we knock.
Yeah.
Ring a bell or something.
That's the knocker.
Ah, there's a brass knocker.
So,
Bronze probably.
Whatever, dude.
The door opens, and you see this very old man. Very, like, Gandalf-sized beard.
That's dangerous when working with fire.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's true.
But a lot, like, thinner. Instead of it going, like torso width, it's kind of just, like, one long thing down to about, like, right here.
Okay.
In the middle of his chest. With, like, long gray hair kind of swept back across his left shoulder. A big, like, dwarf-like nose. And really, like, almost coalish, like, brown eyes.
Okay.
He's got a couple freckles on his face. And he's wearing red, kind of brownish leather armor, but you can see his arm, and he's like ripped. He is.
This dude knows how to hammer.
So you must be Tennyson.
Tennyson Wayfarer at your service.
What
can I do for you?
I walk up and offer a handshake.
Yeah, so he shakes your hand. He looks at the other 3 accompanying people. Says, odd little bunch you got here.
You don't need to tell me. My name is Kezovic. I am actually an apprentice blacksmith myself from Greyport. Is that where it is?
Portsmouth.
From Portsmouth. By very unfortunate terms of events, we found ourselves here. And I'm looking for some money.
Sorry to hear that, but what were you looking to sell?
Well, as I say, unfortunate events happen to be slavers in this occasion.
Slavers?
We managed to nick a insignia off them. I pull it out and say it's one solid material. Hopefully you'd be willing to buy it.
Takes a look at it. Good craftsmanship.
Would I know how much this is worth?
Knock it.
Yeah, you're a metallurgist. Yeah. Metallurgist, really? Is that a word that I just tried to use?
Yeah.
You're familiar with metallurgy and the appraisal thereof, I would imagine.
So I would say that maybe you would think that this is probably, with its craftsmanship, about 20 gold.
Ooh, nice.
Just because it doesn't hold too much in the ways of, like, evil. You know what I mean? It could just very well be. It's just a sword on a circle. You know what I mean? It doesn't really. It doesn't hold any
there's no
ill will to it. So it could just be a medallion that someone would like. So I'll give you 20 gold for that. I do like it a lot.
I see no issue with that whatsoever. I offer my hand another handshake.
So he gives you 20 gold for that.
Cool.
The half-elf and the dwarf, actually mid-handshake with you and Tennyson, exit the building. And you kind of hear them clicking off onto the cobble just away.
Oh, they left us?
Yeah.
They weren't... Okay.
For now.
Oh.
So, you've got 20 gold in your pocket. And not too much to do. What's your next plan?
Library.
You want to go to the library? I'm going to ask Tennyson if there's any work I can do here while he's at the library. Make some more money for myself.
Okay, yeah.
And what was your name?
Flick.
I'm definitely going to look at you and say, well, if you need me or want to find me again, I'll be here. And you'll be at the library, right?
Yes.
Well, Flick, it was a pleasure. And I offer him a handshake because that is polite.
I grabbed 2 of his fingers.
Oh, yeah. So that's fine. You stay to work as an apprentice with Tennyson, and you head to the library, which you can ask a guard for directions.
Yeah.
You both are level 4 in Commoner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what do we get level 4?
We get
Quite a bit.
all the stuff.
Is that where you pick a class?
No.
Oh.
We're 1 level from that.
Okay, so what do we get at 2 and 3?
2 is the flavoring feat.
The what?
The class flavoring.
So I get flavoring?
Yeah. And then you get resilient. It doesn't say when. We get resilient to level 3, and then an ASI level 4.
What is it? What do those do?
Resilient is a feat.
Yeah, I've written these down.
And the ASI is an ability score improvement or a feat.
Ability score. Oh, ability score improvement. Okay, cool. And flavoring, is that just picking a thing from a class, or
basically you choose what class you're going to be?
Oh.
Whenever you actually hit level 5.
What kind of class did I play as this commoner?
Short sword. So.
But aggressive.
So I would say some level of fighter, some level of ranger, maybe.
Well, he probably does have experience with bows and stuff.
Mm-hmm. What's your background? Guild artisan?
I went with Outlander.
Outlander.
I was a farmer's son. I grew up out there.
Okay.
And now that I got older, I went to learn blacksmithing as a trade.
Could be barbarian. No?
I'll go with fighter.
Fighter?
So did I just write flavoring fighter?
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Yeah, just about.
And do we get health at these levels?
You get your con bonus of health.
I don't have a combat.
Then you don't get any health.
Oh, and I have 2 points to improve into any stat, huh? Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you also gain resilience, which gives you save proficiency in one of the skills that. So it's either strength or dex.
So I have a strength save, huh?
Or dex save.
I probably use dex.
And that stat increases by 1.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Wait.
Is a fighter's save strength and dex, or is that strength and con?
I think it's strength and dex.
Strength and dex, cool.
Because if it's dex and con, that's way too strong. Those are 2 great saves.
Yeah.
It's usually 1 shitty save and 1 good
strength and con is paladin.
No, charisma and strength is paladin.
What is strength and con?
Barbarian, maybe?
Barbarian.
It's probably barbarian. Yeah. Okay, thank you. That's all the questions I had.
Alright, and I'm going to go with resilient intelligence, mild flavoring wizard.
And then you get that +1 to whatever save you picked.
If someone actually made this out of real leather, I'd probably fucking...
I'm sure someone has made a
definitely.
Assassin's Gauntlet of
Well,
real material.
Which one is that from? That's from...
Origins?
No, Origins takes place in Egypt.
Oh, no, it's the one with the one from...
Unity or
Syndicate? It's not Black Flag.
No, it's after Unity, before Origins.
Syndicate.
Syndicate?
Let's
Yeah,
try the
that's the one.
It's the one with the gun on it.
It's the one in London.
Yeah,
Or
Syndicate.
in
I think that's Syndicate.
Yeah.
I don't even like them. I don't even like the Assassin's Creed games. Never got into them. I just got that glove as a gift.
I love Assassin's Creed.
Do you want it?
I don't have a use for it.
No, it's just a little prop. Yeah, whatever. Alright. So, how much money do I make helping out the blacksmith?
For the day?
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing whatever.
5 silver.
I can live with that.
Okay. And then I get... Survivor. Hint. And... Ability score improvement. I'm going to spend an intelligence. We've got 14. And... Wisdom. Make that 11. Cool. I am now a level 4 counter.
Alright, well, I'm good to go. Do you have more to this game?
Yes.
Oh.
Sweet, let's keep going.
So,
Ooh, I have money.
you do have money.
I want to see if I can buy any kind of armor off this guy.
So how much would a set of armor be for a fighter?
By the book?
Yeah.
But it depends on what I'm getting.
Yeah, it does depend on what you're getting.
Like,
Padded armor is like a silver.
Yeah, but padded's just a +1 to AC.
Yeah, and disadvantage on stealth.
Um.
Alright. What armor do you want, Cam?
May I see the book?
That's a rhetorical question. There's only 2 kinds of armor you can afford.
Okay, can I see the book?
Yeah.
Just tell me.
You have a book right there.
Tell me
It's page 145. This one's falling apart. I want to hand it to you.
Oh, that makes sense. 145.
Yeah, that's the armor page.
Yeah, I can afford leather and padded.
Hide as well.
Oh, and hide. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's the cheapest medium armor, so. You're not proficient in armor yet, actually, of any kind.
Oh, you're right. I don't even want to buy armor yet, do I?
Nope.
I guess I won't do that. Sorry for interrupting.
That's fine.
You do, however, have Weapon Master.
I have weapon mastery now?
You gain proficiency in 4 weapons of your choice. I think is how that works.
Short sword, long sword, crossbow, and bow.
Sure.
That's good. I'm a fighter. That's what I'd use.
Okay. That's fair.
So what's my pro now?
It's the same. Pro never increases for a counter.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but when I level up, I'll get it. So what's the point of getting that?
What's the point of getting what?
Because now I have proficiency in those weapons, right?
Yeah.
So what
If you use a weapon you're not proficient with, you don't get the bonus.
Oh, you're right. So I just don't get the disadvantage now.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
now you know how to use them.
Cool. Okay, I can continue. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, you want to make your way to the library.
Yeah.
It is getting dark.
Sure. I don't assume it closes. It might, I suppose.
It might.
I'm gonna try either way.
So, you ask a guard where the library would be, and he does mention that it is in the... Oh my goodness. The north quarter, but it is closed.
Okay, well, if it's closed, is there an inn in the North Quarter near the library?
Yes. So, he points you to the inn, and you most likely head that way.
Yep.
Cam, what about you? You have finished your day's work.
Ask him if I can sleep here. If it's a no, then I won't.
He does not have any bedding for you.
So I can't sleep here.
You sleep on the anvil. Fine.
Oh, yeah, that's comfy.
I mean, I would actually just sleep on the ground if he'd let me. Just having a roof would be nice.
Yeah, he doesn't...
Not comfortable with that?
Yeah.
That's fine. Well then I guess I would go find an inn somewhere to sleep at. Or just a barn or somewhere to sleep.
You also find out where the inn is, and you make your way there. Flick.
Yep.
You step into the inn. It is quiet as a motherfucker.
Quiet?
There are two people that are drinking at the bar, and two people playing some bone dice. That bone game?
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar with bone dice, yeah.
So...
Okay.
And then, of course, there's the bartender. But
Well, I'm going to trot inward with nothing, I guess, actually. I've got nothing. I'm going to trot inward and sort of sidle up onto the stool and kind of peek over the top of the bar.
Okay. The bartender notices you.
So, I'm from out of town.
Okay.
And was recently kidnapped.
Oh.
If I help you tomorrow morning, can I sleep here?
Well, I do suppose that I could do my one good deed for the day, yes. Third door, upstairs onto your right. Make sure you clean up, of course. I'll get you in the morning.
Alright. In the meantime, I'm going to play bone dice. I'm not going to gamble, if possible. Or just spectate, maybe.
So you spectated. It seems as though
You get bluff.
the person on the right is winning far more than the person on the left, and the person on the left is getting upset. They're both dwarves, and they look like twins.
Okay.
They literally look exactly the same. Both of them have no fucking hair. They're also both bald, but they have like a kind of just a thick, close to their face brown beard. And they're wearing just commoner clothes as well.
Okay. Can I deduce what their occupation might be? Are they like professional? They don't look like professional gamblers. They look more like they work in town somewhere. They're like not literally a cleric, but they do like behind the counter clerical work.
Yeah.
White collar kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna spectate for a little bit, try not to interrupt.
Okay.
And then eventually go to bed.
Cool. You head to bed. 12.5 minutes later, Cam walks in.
Very specific
Tesseract.
time frame.
Yeah, I love it.
How many rounds is that? 10 rounds to a minute, 120 minutes, and then 5 more.
120 turns.
125 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a lot of rounds.
Yeah.
That's a big bar fight.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I walk in. I don't pay me no mind to anybody else in the bar, really, not too interested.
Right.
I'm just gonna get a room.
You slap a silver on the, of course, on the table.
Hey, did the dwarf and the elf have our food?
Yeah, the dwarf had the food, yeah.
The dwarf had the food.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh, stretching is nice. And you buy the last room in the inn.
Let's go get some food. I'm probably hungry.
Alright, another silver. You get some food and you eat.
I spent 2 silver. What's up?
It's some potato soup.
Another scoop, please.
Please,
Another
sir,
scoop,
I want
please.
some more.
Potato.
Dude, just-
Isn't vanilla soup?
It is vanilla soup.
Yeah.
Is that lyric? Alright.
Alright, so yeah, I go to bed, and I assume I get up in the morning. Unless things happen. That smile thing happened.
Oh boy. We get assassinated by a half-elf
And a dwarf.
and a dwarf.
So, I don't know how to put this other than
We got gone again?
you wake up to the sounds of screaming and hellfire.
Nice!
Favorite! All right.
Suddenly, the reckoning comes back to mind.
Right.
Yeah.
As a cocky young man, I jump out of bed, pull my pants on, nothing else, grab the sword, and run out of the room.
There's a loud thud across the hall as it sounds like someone the size of a child has fallen out of their bed.
I'm joking. I got
in
dressed. By the way.
surprise.
I actually did get dressed. It was a joke.
Okay,
But
cool.
no, I ran out of the room, sword ready, just excited.
Okay. So, you both go downstairs?
Oh, so we kind of like see each other and we go, oh, they kind of keep going?
Yeah. You both go downstairs. No one is there. Tables are thrown about, chairs the same way, and the bar is split in half.
Nice.
The door is wide open, and you can see actual fire raining down on the cobble streets.
It's raining fire.
People are running about, burning alive. A couple people being chased by
There's a kitchen here, right?
I was gonna say, there's a cellar, maybe?
random creatures and shit. There is a cellar.
But is there a kitchen?
There's no kitchen.
There's no kitchen here?
There's like a sink.
They don't prepare food in this inn, ever?
No.
I'm looking-
Where'd the potato soup come from?
You know those leather smocks that they wear in like blacksmithing and while cooking? I was gonna get one of those.
You can have that.
I can just get that.
You can just get that.
I go grab one of those.
I locate the shit out of that cellar.
Oh, and I put it on backwards. Covered my back.
Alright. You find
I
the
have
cellar,
reasons.
and you go into the cellar.
Oh yeah.
There's no one else, it's just you.
Cool. Clank.
Do you want to get into the cellar too?
Did I just hear him like lock the cellar behind him?
No, he just closed it.
How heavy is it raining right now?
Pretty heavy.
So like I couldn't cover myself with this smock.
No, I mean like it's not really like catching anybody on fire, but there are creatures and other things that are setting people on fire.
Oh, there are creatures out there.
Oh, you saw some creatures chasing
Yeah.
after other people.
All right, so never mind. I don't really. I take the smock still, but I'm not gonna wear it like a cape.
Yeah.
I guess I'll look around the bar really quickly. Can I see? So the woman or whoever the bartender is not here at all. I guess to go into the cellar as well. Is there anything else in the cellar? Is there like an exit anywhere?
There's a halfling.
There's a halfling. Specifically, no, there's not another exit.
Though there is a large amount of booze hall.
There is a
Yeah,
lot.
but fire everywhere and trapping ourselves in a cellar is not where I want to be.
That's sort of what I was thinking.
Trapping yourself in the cellar?
Well, I mean, like, I want to hide from fire creatures. It'd be nice. From demon spawn and lava children.
So I guess Kezovic takes a few steps down the steps, looks at the cellar,
Looks at the halfling and goes, "We do not want to stay here."
I don't want to be out there.
Okay, let me put it this way. Monsters get in here, okay?
So you're actually on a step that just lets you barely look above and out into the bar. At that moment, a couple of tall, maroon purplish creatures with long arms.
I
and
shut the
long
cellar door very slow,
fingers.
like quickly, but then slow and quietly. I look at him and I go, "Shut Is there anything I can use to block the door?
You can. There is a bar that you can lock in.
Bar. Is it wooden or metal or
It's
anything?
metal.
Awesome. I lock that shit.
It's Tezzeret, master of metal. That's how metal it is.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You hear the same
Oh,
guttural
great.
language as you think they're talking to one another,
I blame the elf.
shouting, and a couple of large thuds and crashes and smacks, a bunch of other different noises for about maybe 15 minutes. Then you hear them get quiet and start walking around the bar. The thudding getting closer.
Is it
closer
bright
to
in
the
here?
cellar.
Are there lights or anything?
There is a single candle.
I'm gonna put it out. Is there space beneath the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it out, grab him, and pull both of us underneath the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, there's boxes and barrels and shit in here, right? I'm gonna grab one of those and pull it in front of us.
Okay.
So we're blocked on this side. the stairs above us.
The thudding stops right above the cellar door, and you hear something go. kind of like tugging at the cellar door, but they can't open it. More guttural language.
And then the sound of splintering, shattered wood.
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna burn it.
Just turn around and leave.
So, you then hear thudding go out from that area and probably outside. You don't hear it anymore on the wood. But you still hear breathing. Weird breathing.
So one of them left, one of them's watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there silent. I'm hoping he does the same.
You're a fighter, right? So you're a silent knight?
You hear odd drips
You're not a
and
paladin,
drops
so you're not a holy knight.
and sizzling.
I probably am going to be after this. I might move to paladin because this is fucked up.
Okay.
I might go to a god and be like, okay, I'm gonna kill all these evil bitches.
Sizzling?
Sizzling. And bits of wood clank on the stairs. Light floods in. Not on you guys.
I'm a straight to the halfling. I'm a silencing.
I look at you unhappily.
Thudding
You could be mad.
down each stair as this tall, lanky creature comes down into the cellar. Looks around.
I'd like to make a stealth check. Like, actually roll the die for it. If I can.
Go ahead.
What are you gonna do?
Be a halfling. Behind you. With massive obscurement.
Okay.
Guess what I rolled?
A 1?
I'm a halfling, I get to re-roll it, but it's another goddamn 1.
Holy
I
shit.
mean, we were pre-hidden. We did this on purpose. Plus, it's dark in here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, without any other modifiers, it is an 8.
So you rolled a stealth check for what reason?
I mean, if we're not,
I'm just ducking down behind the crate.
So as you duck, you bonk your head on the barrel.
He's standing on the stairs, right? The monster's on the stairs.
No, he came down the stairs and onto the main level.
Shit.
And he turns, breathing, and he comes closer to the barrel.
How close is he?
He's close, but it's extremely dark in this specific spot.
Can I see? Because there's light. Can I see any glare on him at all? Like, can I see a
You
shape?
can see his head is just a blob. His eyes are sharp and angular, deep red, and you can see the glistening of his sharp ass teeth.
All right.
Have we been made?
Gross.
Have we been made?
No.
We haven't been made yet? Okay.
Dripping, oozing lava smile.
Okay.
You can see him, but he doesn't see you.
One of two things is going to happen. And I'm going to force it to be the better result.
Okay. I was going to stab him in the face.
Alternatively,
or just let him leave. If we're made, I'm just going to jab him, but if he doesn't, I'm going to let him leave.
I fully expect him to find us. He knows there's something here that was a bonk.
I'm also holding you, though.
We're not saying this out loud, by the way. I just sort of look at him. I'm going to squirm out of your grasp.
I guess I let it happen.
You let it happen?
I'm ready to swing out into a gap into him.
I make a halfling break for it.
Hang on a second. Jesus Christ.
Getting his attention as I go away from him.
Why don't you just wait? He doesn't know we're here.
Well, it's too late for that now. He just kind of fucking ruined it.
So, he goes on my ground, starts moving out of the gap. I swing my sword out into his face. Can I reach that?
Oh my god.
I don't have any other choice anymore.
You could have remained hidden, which was the whole point of me doing what I did.
Or you couldn't have moved, which is the whole point of why I hit us.
I'm guaranteed sure. Like, I'm 100% sure he knew we were there.
Well, I'll go ahead and say it right now. He didn't know you were there, and he wasn't going to find out, but it's too late now. So, now he knows you're fucking there.
I dash past. I want you to stay hidden.
I don't think you would do that.
Well, if you want to retcon that real quick.
Can I go OOC real fast out of character?
Yeah.
Would I have a chance of killing this thing?
No, you would not.
I guess I do nothing.
Not in a fucking million years.
So he runs off. I just kind of like.
You make your way up the stairs, and he immediately starts.
Not quite. I'd like to grab, as I pass by, maybe like a lantern, a torch on the wall, maybe not lit, literally anything. Smash a tap as I leave.
That's gonna kill me too.
Smash a tab.
A tap.
on
tab.
a keg, on like a barrel.
Okay.
Next to this flaming lava guy.
Yeah.
And
That's gonna kill me too.
no, probably not. I
How
don't
is
expect
this a
it.
better alternative?
I don't expect it to.
Wait.
I go up the stairs after that.
You smash it. Alcohol is pouring out, and his drip hits the lava, and it ignites the floor. But he flies forward, following you. You make your way out of the inn, and there are monsters everywhere.
Okay, I'd like to not burn to death, so I'm gonna go up the
You're
stairs.
going up the stairs.
I go up the stairs and then go back upstairs.
So, you were surrounded by 10 to 11 different of these monsters. They're like doppelgangers, only with those specific looking traits. They come closer and closer to you.
Cool.
And they grab your wrists.
You know what would have been best? You didn't fucking do anything. I had it in control.
I was under the impression
It's alright.
that I made a noise, and either one of us was going to die, or both of us were going to die.
Yes, so you are peering from outside the door. All these monsters coming and converging on Flick.
Yeah.
They literally raise him up.
I'm going to take a moment, pick a class here. I'm going to drop to my knees and pray to the god of light real fast. Be like, yo, bro, help me out, please. And then I'm going to...
I want you to roll a percentile.
Oh my god.
Yo! 80.
No.
No, that's 8.
8.
Oh, that's 8?
Oh
shit.
my god.
Is that good?
Yes.
I didn't think that would happen. A large ray of light blasts through the clouds and smolders all of the demons in an instant, and then closes up. They were literally about to impale you with thousands of fingers, but as they were about to do that, they just literally got vaporized, and you dropped to the ground, taking 2 points of damage.
I was gonna stand there and all.
That was a legit divine intervention.
That was a legit divine intervention.
I have never seen one in 5e
I'm not
successfully.
So, guess it kind of stands there for a moment, you know, just now leaving the prey position, just like halfway, just like.
Yeah,
You were probably going to die.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And there it is.
So I land on my ass.
I'm gonna look to you and go, did you see that?
What the fuck?
Alright, so no longer fighter, I'm gonna move to paladin.
So, the entire city is on fire.
Or
everything
light
is
cleric, maybe.
broken, burning,
Cleric?
shattered.
Cleric.
Paladin or cleric? You know, you keep going, I'm gonna look this shit over.
Yeah.
Mullet. Everything is destroyed. The city is completely ransacked. The clouds are still swirling in a maelstrom above you, but at a lesser intensity.
Yeah, all of a sudden there was a...
The ray of light shines upon the entire city, vaporizing all the demons. But the crackling of the fire and the buildings that are on fire and the inn that is catching fire.
Oh yeah, I'm exiting the building at this point.
Oh, you were outside the building.
Dazed from the light.
Yeah, you were fucking... So... Pran is destroyed.
Yeah, that happened.
I'd like to point out that I go with him.
Okay.
You guys walk slowly out of Pran, northward, I'm assuming, to get out of that complete just set of borders.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're walking away, the camera zooms out to a shattered, broken, burning Pran off onto the sea. That's the one shot.
Holy shit!
Did I?
We need a hero of Kavach.
Did I just influence a divine intervention or something?
Yeah. I decided to go with the number 10 again because I figured that
10%
was a good...
is usually a... Yeah.
So you rolled under a 10. It's divine intervention. If you roll under your level in percentile, it'll happen. Boom. And I decided to give it to you. So there you go. You fucking did it. That was a 10% chance of you saving Flick's life. Because he was about to get impaled like a motherfucker.
You know how if this never happened, you would have been alive anyway?
Oh yeah.
This
Like-
is also true.
Like, if
You
you just...
saved my life in my effort to save your life.
yeah,
You're just dumb.
you're both dumb.
No, we're totally both dumb, but what my plan would have worked.
Yeah, but see, Kyle didn't know that. That was metagaming. So
Yeah.
he did what he thought he needed to
I
do.
roleplayed, yeah.
He roleplayed. He fucking did it. And it worked out.
Shit, dude.
No, I can't... Oh, dude.
Yeah, now I kind of, like, for your campaign, kind of want to play Flick at level 10.
Can I play level 10 Kezovic? Oh my god, man.
I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
That's cool though. Man,
I don't think I rolled, like, my first roll on everything
there's a 1.
above a 1. This entire camp that I can remember.
No.
I literally
The
rolled
first
one,
roll
like,
you
5
made.
times.
The first roll you made was like a 6.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
rolled a
but you
7 at
rolled
one point,
5
too, for
ones.
the stealth.
Yeah, but
I rolled like 5 ones.
you rolled more than that.
I need to use different dice next
You
Yeah,
time.
do.
you
Those
do.
dice don't like you very much.
They're either, like, there might be something to the weight of them. They're brand new. I've never used them before, so.
Or it's mojo.
Or it's just some bad juju. They don't like halflings.
Racist.
But
Alright.
then again,
Can I
maybe
try?
yeah, go ahead, roll it. Maybe they love halflings,
What's up, buddy?
and you just crit.
I rolled a 20.
So maybe
Maybe it's you.
it's just me.
Yeah,
Good job, dude.
not bad though.
Jerry Holkinson.
So, yeah.
Okay, well,
GG.
that was one of those game moments, man. Like with EFL.
Yeah, that this is I'm in shell shock.
Really?
Yeah, that was.
I don't think I've ever influenced Divine Intervention before.
I haven't had a cleric kind of level in this game yet to actually use it.
Pull it off.
I mean, I'm not even a level yet.
Yeah.
Dope.
GG, my dude.
Dude, that was fun.
Fucking dope, dude.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, well, thanks everybody for
Yeah, thanks for
listening.
watching. I know it wasn't exactly the normal length campaign, but I wanted to spice some
time.
stuff up.
Just to clarify, our normal games are 4:30 Friday,
4:30 Central.
4:30 Central every Friday. On days we won't be able to do this. We'll post it on our Twitter.
Yeah.
Leading to that, it's Kingmaker D&D.
Yep.
I believe that's also the Twitter as well. And we just self-explanatory. We play D&D. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
we like to share. Holy crap!
Yeah, so we'll be playing Tait's finale next week.
Right, we're gonna see what happens to Andrixon, Doldrihar, and Rayton.
Yep.
If one of us doesn't die, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm fairly certain Doldrihar is gonna die.
Yeah.
Like
probably.
this isn't like meta knowledge that I know after discussing anything with Tait. Like he asked me, "Hey, what does Doldrihar want?"
Mhm.
And that's kind of what we established.
Yeah.
Beyond that, like, I'm just pretty sure he's gonna die, and I'm gonna be okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of went insane.
Yeah, a little bit. Not too much, but
He
more like
asked,
hungry.
he asked one of the most magical things in the world for revenge and didn't get it. He's going nuts.
Oh, I mean, like he's angry, and he feels like even magic has failed him to the point where nobody but him is capable anyway. Not even magic can do it.
You watched Rayton kill a god.
He still doesn't believe in gods.
He doesn't believe in God. A, he doesn't believe in gods, and B, he respects Rayton as someone who's capable. And the same is true of you.
and Edrix, I mean, murdered the best assassin in the world.
There's a reason
thus taking
he
the
wanted to keep
title.
you guys close.
Mm.
So,
Anyway,
I expect if one of 3 of us are going to die, I expect it first and foremost to be Doldrihar. My second guess is
Andrew.
Rayton.
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
because if
And
Rayton
then
dies,
Rayton
then he'll
ascends to
ascend.
godhood.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Right.
I know, when I first made Rayton, I didn't expect this to happen at all. I didn't expect that kind of outcome for Rayton at all.
Me neither.
I mean, that's the work of a good D&D. Rip the expectations away from a character and give him something better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, again, thank you very much for joining us for this one-off adventure. It is echoing, I believe, the future of what your campaign is going to be. It's
Yes.
sort of some breadcrumbs for you.
So the world is ending, there's fire demons everywhere. And a little wizard dude named Flick is still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks to the God of Light. And also you.
Yeah.
So,
I honestly didn't. I was expecting me to sit there and pray, and then you die, and be like, oh, shit.
yeah, one more time. We play at 4:30 on Friday, Central Standard Time. Whenever we can, which is like 99% of the time right now.
Yeah.
So, thanks again for watching. We're gonna end the stream. That was really good, dude.
Yeah, no, seriously, I had a good time. Even when we diverged as a group, you still pulled us back together. Which
see you next time, guys.
Take care.
Bye.